for the to see who's going to with the ninth pick. Denver will go ahead and acquire a corner that's favored. I think they're favored to get Patrick Surtain the second. I think that they'll get him and he'll end up being a 76 overall. Just like they did with Drew Lock, guys. I believe that they're going to wait till the second round. And they're going to acquire the pick from the Giants and end up picking up the quarterback out of Alabama and the national champion. I think that they're going to pick him up. Then with the third round pick, because I just traded away. And I just traded away Von Miller, and I acquired a new defensive linebacker, Ventrell Miller. So I think that would be an interesting move if Denver traded Von Miller. Where did I trade him? I'll have to go back and look. Oh yeah, to the Giants. That's how I got the second pick. So we got Miller in exchange for a Miller. Then I had him draft a kicker because, I think it would be interesting to see maybe, give some incentive to Brendan McManus. Let him know, if you want to win this job, you can't keep missing the damn field goals. So I think that's what they'll do. Then I think they'll go on to do what they did last year. I think they're going to go and pick up a damn good wide receiver in the 5th round. This guy is known as Ronnie Bell. He's out of Michigan, and he has a 90 speed. And then, with the 6th pick, they will go on to pick up Dez Fitzpatrick. Then they will go ahead and pick up another linebacker in Derek Barnes. I think that would be an interesting move. I never really heard of these players, but that would be awesome. And then to pick up a corner in Jack Jones out of Arizona State. Then pick up a damn defensive tackle out of Colorado, baby. Mustafa Johnson. I think that's where they will go. Then what do they have to lose? They might as well trade Cleveland their pick to acquire Keith Taylor. I mean, they might trade AJ Bouye to the Browns, and I think I could see him going and becoming a Denver Bronco. That is the Broncos fucking draft I predicted. Okay, now the Browns. We're going to look at the Browns. So apparently they picked up a damn safety named Javon Holland. And then they picked up a defensive end. He kind of seems like a damn good player. And then a quarterback to be the true backup for fucking Baker Mayfield. Because, man, that guy was on fire last year. Probably should have picked the damn Browns to play as. Then I had Patterson. They had Patterson in the 3rd round, so that's their second 3rd round pick. Then they picked up a corner. Damn, 93 speed. Holy hell, that's one of the best. He's going to end up being one of the best. And then they picked up a offensive guard, which we've seen Cleveland did not really have too much help in that game. I think they're going to end up, going and picking up some damn good pieces to get back to the AFC divisional. To the divisional game. Now for the team that should have actually won the AFC Championship. They are maybe a few more pieces away, guys. I'm legitimately saying this. I think next year the Buffalo Bills are going to be one of the best damn teams. I think they're going to end up being number one, and I'd see the Browns maybe with the number 2 seed. And if Denver could fight with Kansas City, maybe we could get in with the number 3 or 4. I don't know. So, enough about Denver. They've got a free safety named Paris Ford. I think he would actually make sense. Asante Samuel. So they're going after more defense, guys, because that game tells you, that game, they had the best fucking third down offense, guys. The best third down fucking offense. And I think they should have won that game. Cincinnati, coming off a year where they drafted their quarterback, they go on to pick up a backup or somebody they will probably pick up a backup. I don't really believe Zach Wilson will go to Cincinnati, but if Cincinnati goes and drops a fucking quarterback again, that will be interesting, guys, because they already have Joe Burrow, and that would mean the job would be up for grabs, to see who the fuck they're going to start. And then, I'm just going to show the positions very slowly. That's how all the players they got. Now Chicago, I'll at least say the top 3 fucking picks. They picked up a defensive tackle. Then they picked up Bubba Bolden. What the hell? And then a linebacker known as Browning. What the fuck? That would be interesting. And then Tampa Bay. The team I think is going to be known as the defending Super Bowl champions this year. I think they're going to go and pick up a mixture of both offense and defense. They're going to try to, no doubt, if they win the Super Bowl, build a damn team so they can go back. And they'll pick up someone named Deontay Brown, because that offensive line, man, they ain't that damn perfect, but they got the job done. They'll pick up a damn corner, and then, etc. They'll probably pick up a wide receiver in the some front, Then Arizona. I think they're going to be a fucking team in the running for the playoffs again next year. They almost made it. I think they'll but having not that many picks, I think they're going to end up, picking up a corner, a middle linebacker, and a safety, Richie Grant. And, I hate the Chargers. But at the same time, thank you, Chargers, you gave us a better pick. They'll pick up a linebacker because, they have removed on from their head coach, now known as the former head coach. And then they'll go after an offensive guard and a corner. So that's going to be interesting. And then a little bit of help in the 6th round for fucking Herbert. And of course, the fucking Chiefs. They'll go after a defensive end. I think, they'll probably pick whatever's left over. I know they acquired the 32nd pick. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but they acquired the damn pick. And I see them picking a defensive end. I could see them picking up someone to actually block for Patrick Mahomes, possibly. And then a backup quarterback, because, if Haney does retire, I think that's what they're going to do. I could see them actually pick up those damn players. Now the Colts, aka the Donkeys. Phil Rivers retired, so if they don't pick up a quarterback, if they don't go and draft one, I'm going to be surprised. Wow. They're projected not to get a quarterback. But they picked up a guard, defensive end, and a safety. Hold on. I hope my fucking microphone's on or I'm going to be. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay. Then, out of all the motherfucking teams, there you go, Stacy. If this happens, I know you and Chris are probably going to go for Dallas. And I'm not going to be too happy that Dallas has this motherfucker. But who knows? History may repeat itself where Florida did not have a good fucking or great starter. But I think with the 10th pick, I think they're gonna take Kyle Trask right off the bat to either be the backup or start for fucking, either be a starter and move on from Dak Prescott, or they might actually just go ahead and slap him in to be a backup and have Andy Dalton moved on. Alright, so Miami, I'm going to speed this shit up a bit. They got a left tackle and then a defensive tackle in Marvin Wilson, and then a center. Eagles. They moved on from their fucking coach. So they're going to go after a wide receiver. I think that's going to be interesting because you know what? I think that is what they need. I think they need a fucking receiver. I think Hurst would actually be the starter in my opinion, guys. And I think the new head coach will probably be the one to do it. Here's the team that actually should have went back to, or no. Oh, wait. That's after this team. Wow. So they project him to go, them to pick up a fucking quarterback in the third. Wow. I am not surprised. Okay, so the 49ers, they'll be projected to get a corner, and then a linebacker, and a running back. So I think that would actually be interesting. They already have Raheem Moisture and such, Hold on, guys. I want to turn off my camera. Anyway, Giants whip out a second round pick because they traded it to Denver. We'll probably pick up a running back, which is the one I fucking forgot to pick up. However, Denver can't get every single player that they get every year. They'll pick up a quarterback probably in the 6th round. Damn, they're pulling a fucking New England Patriots fucking move. Alright. Jacksonville, obviously, they are the #1 overall pick, so they will obviously take Trevor Lawrence right off the bat. Then they will take a linebacker and a right tackle, so they will probably get some help for him as well. And then Justin Fields, if they move on from Aaron Donald, which they most likely are, this is going to be interesting, guys. I think with this guy having an 86 speed, I think this is going to be interesting. He'll be picked up. And then this guy is supposed to actually go to fucking Miami. But I think that would be interesting if the Jets were to pick him at 23. And then go and pick up a damn defensive end and a defensive tackle. Now my Lions. Trading away Matthew Stafford, I think they will probably move on, pick up a quarterback in the 1st round with the 7th pick, baby. Trey Lance, baby. Holy shit. 83 speed just like Mac Jones. So I think Terrence Marshall will be the #2. He's a wide receiver. And then a tight end. Even though they already have the fucking best tight end already on the roster, they'll probably pick up another one and try to get another damn court. So, having already gotten, Jay Love last year, I think they'll probably get some damn defense. they're going to end up going after a defensive tackle out of Georgia, a defensive end out of Miami, and then a wide receiver, Carolina. Alright, guys, I'm just going to say the first round pick. I'm not going to even, or just, yeah, Okay, so they got a top defensive end, a left tackle, and a guard. I'm not even going to announce it anymore, guys. I'm just going to, like, you know, do the... Damn, that's where that motherfucker went. Alright, so, yeah, the other team I fucking pick. So, I think, you know, I think this is going to be interesting. They're going to try to probably build their fucking defense. Holy shit, 88 speed. Ew. Whoever the hell the Broncos are going to have at cornerback, I think this would be interesting. Then a running back, and a tackle. That would actually be interesting. Then not even having a first round pick, they already said that they're not going to have a first round pick for a long time. They got a center, so their picks are very, very bad. Now the Ravens, they picked up a wide receiver. I think he should be interesting. Damn, Jamie Newman going to the Washington football team. They already let go of Dwayne Haskins this past season, guys. So he's already a Pittsburgh Steeler. New Orleans, you would think they would at least go and pick up another quarterback just to be a backup. Because I know Sean that Hill is going to be the fucking starter. And then Seattle, you know, picking up a defensive tackle, and then also pulling a Patriot move, they pick up a quarterback in the 6th round. Steelers, man, oh man. Pittsburgh, you guys fucked up. You guys had a chance to go undefeated, go into the playoffs, and probably end up beating the Bills or the Chiefs. That would have been nice had they actually fucking did it. They didn't have a 1 or a 2, so yeah. Or, well, actually, if they trade away fucking Deshaun Watson, I think they will have fucking 1 or 2. Tennessee drafting a quarterback in the 5th round, that would actually be stupid in my opinion. So they already got their fucking quarterback. Again, it'd be stupid to see Minnesota draft a quarterback as well because they got Kirk Cousins, so there's no fucking need. And that's it, guys. I just showed you all of the teams, you know, with the picks.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So, you know, with my starting line, I think, you know, okay, it's very obvious Matthew Stafford, if he gets picked up, then Driscoll's going to end up going bye-bye, possibly. Not really, but I think, you know, they'll probably I would start Mac Jones just to see what the kid could do, have Drew Lock go in the 2nd, and then Driscoll with the 3rd, you know. Mainly have my starters rest, you know. Fred Brown, you know, I would actually love to even see him get a shot, you know, with the fucking guys. You know, I would love to see, you know, maybe a possible upgrade, you know, with this team, you know. It'd be so fucking entertaining if they could do it, you know, keep some key pieces, but, you know, let go of, you know, half of them. Barnes, I think I'll move Barnes from left out and put him at right because the only reason I drafted Miller was so we could possibly have a fucking similar type of Miller like they did with, you know, Vaughn, you know, because Von Miller, he was one of the best, basically the GOAT of the team, and, you know, this would be history repeating itself, you know. I think, you know, them picking up another player to be number 58, I think that'd be one of the best moves, you know, out of Florida to top it off. So, you know, I would love to see that happen. Ooh, damn, he's already a better fucking player at in the fucking left, or yeah, the left outside linebacking spot. So it'd be obvious that we'd get him, you know, and then put this guy as number 53. Then we got Bryce Callahan, he's already number 29. They'll have the rookie take, you know, Talib's number. I think he'd actually make so much sense, you know, to fucking actually put those guys. Jack Jones and Keith Taylor, man, that'd be something, man, right here in this squad. I should have picked up another fucking free safety, but Duke Dawson, he's hurt, so won't be seeing those guys anytime soon, you know. So, I guess, you know, I'll do a little preview of what I think's going to happen, because, you know, with Denver, you know, Denver basically being the Broncos, you know, I feel like, you know, they'll probably tweak their roster, fucking all that fun stuff. I think that they're going to pick up some good stuff, you know. So here we go, a little preview of what might happen if Denver does what I said they're going to do, and we'll see how this roster goes. I'm going to probably take this off, guys, so I don't have to see the comments and bullshit while I'm playing. Alright.
Tonight.
Here we go, so we got... You know, I feel like, you know, like I said, they'll be battling it out. Both the quarterbacks and even, you know, the kicker, Brandon McManus, you know, him. I think, you know, I'd even like to see this guy get the start, you know, see what he could do. All that fun shit.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Now the kicker, Brandon.
So McManus will obviously get the...
The first drive will start at the 25.
Alright, so they're going to obviously probably try to run it.
On first down, Trubisky.
Oh,
Well, he's going to take a shot.
a fucking pass and complete. Wow, Mitch Trubisky. So they project him to go back to Chicago. Now they'll run it.
Across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle.
Incomplete. Bringing the pressure.
The intended receiver. And now it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Okay, so this time it's a run, making it third down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery.
And so the defense will hold and force them to punt. Damn, Seattle projected to lose bad to the Patriots. Whoa. But in my opinion, guys, I think Julian Edelman, his career in Seattle, New England is done. So here we go with Mac Jones, the rookie. So he's going to be the starter for this one. Oh my lord, Jerry Jeudy, come on man. Once again, no Cortland Sutton. All the draft picks.
Because to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or two on the
Jerry Jeudy.
So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
First down.
To the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Alright, so once again, okay, so he'll throw away. Sometimes rookies don't really know what to do, but I feel like, if he fucking, does exactly what he's supposed to. Jerry fucking Jeudy, man. How come he didn't fucking catch it? Wait, what did you say, bro? Yeah, what's up? Alright, so Mac Jones once more from the fucking gun. Fuck! But it's picked. Oh, man. Fucking of course. The fucking shitty ass Bears fucking go down and get my ass, man. Oh, there's an injury on the field.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. That's complete to the
Nope, number 21. We'll get the tackle.
15 yards is the pickup there.
So first down, Chicago.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he finds his tight end.
My guy misses the tackle. And he's finally taken out of bounds. Right there. First down 10.
That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club. We talk about all the time.
Running it.
In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range.
Fuck, man.
You give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run.
No, I think if it's empty set, I think we'll fucking actually bring the pressure here. And it's intercepted by Jackson. Kareem Jackson. So it's a pick 6 for the Broncos.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays.
The kick is good for the rookie kicker, as he will get on the board first.
Feel what's going on and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6,
blitz coming and down he goes.
And he gets sacked by Josie Jewell.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Now it's 3rd down and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
And he is taken down.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
So Denver take a timeout so we could get one more look at Mac Jones. One more drive for him for 4 seconds. And it's the corner, Taylor, back to receive. I'm going to assume that Taylor, you know, I feel like they'll probably have Taylor, you know, maybe.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And able to rip
So that is a catch. 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure.
Oh my lord. And that's the end of the 1st quarter.
Robert Quinn in there for the sack on what will be the final.
That boy classic 26-23. Woo! Damn Mac Jones, man. Not bad. So here we go with Drew Lock coming onto the field now.
7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
15 yards.
They get 15, but they still need it a little.
However, it will be stopped shy of the 1st down. Brandon McManus. And it's good.
And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point.
All right, so here we go. Broncos and the Broncos and the. So here comes the backup.
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
Oh, damn, they got that fucking veteran. They'll probably have fucking Foles go as. They're going to have Foles and Trubisky battle it out, I think.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
And there he is. Jones getting the sack.
Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? And he fires one.
Intercepted by Justin Simmons.
40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
And it's a nice pick. And the Broncos will return it to the 40-yard line.
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in
So Drew Lock under center.
It's a big-time play by you or an overthrow.
Get out. 1st down. And it's a break. Brown getting into the 10-yard line. 1st down. Drew Lock handing it off.
Set up with a 1st and goal is good running, gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's back.
All right, so here we go.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And this one.
Oh, Vanette, what are you doing, brother? What the fuck are you doing, man?
From the end zone, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Lock. This will be caught at the 6. And yards, losing yardage to the 5.
What's the criticism?
Brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly.
And it's incomplete. However, they will be.
Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Trying to shake off the interception from the
Holy fuck! I left him open. And it's the tight end, number 85.
The 30, past the 20. And he just
Tackled inside the 1. Nick Foles giving them the biggest gain of the game.
4 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Foles. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Sheldon Day busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Foles. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Fuck!
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Foles. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And it's intercepted.
They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Now the Bears going to call the
Fuck!
first
That's
and 10.
1.
So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Shotgun snap to Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
No, I'm not in field goal range, you stupid.
21 yards the play. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards the pick up there.
And they need to take a
That's a
fucking
staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Block. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Fuck. 46-yard line.
The second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout.
17 yards.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go.
And he is
Brown for the touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
the score.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to
Fuck
put on.
yeah,
Are you
baby.
going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at
Incomplete.
We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw again on second down. Foles got a man open. It's Wims. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now back to throw. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks
Damn,
of preseason
200
action
yards
follow
on the
this,
air.
and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
Alright, so now the Broncos get the ball.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Alright.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On first down, right back to Lindsey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
31 yards.
On first down, Lindsey. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Now to the air, Lock. And this is caught at the 8.
Oh my
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
number 19.
From 19 yards away. And the Broncos push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there half the time, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option before that time as the drive continues. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, "I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down. Get a new set."
Yeah, Miller fucking just got the tackle.
Him to just 4, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
Shit, now they've really figured something out. They're fucking...
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Foles. This one caught by Ridley. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And firing a deep ball for Komet.
Oh, you lying motherfucker! Oh, motherfucker! It's this! Bitch!
49 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I know when the highlights are replayed later, we're going to focus on the throw and the catch, aren't we? But how about the guys that allowed him all the time he wanted in the pocket? The big fellas up front. Terrific job protecting him.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start looking at the quarterbacks and stuff, guys. Alright, so starting with the Broncos. Drew Lock pretty much gained a very good push as a third-year player. I think he's gonna, come out of this with a 9 out of 11, 144 yards, 81%, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. Now the rookie, it's not surprising, a rookie throws a pick, 96 yards. He played pretty fucking good. We're going to see exactly what our third string has. Nick Foles, now the Bears, Nick Foles, he's not that damn perfect, but 10 out of 14, that's an upgrade over Trubisky, which is pretty damn sad. They've had him for so long. I don't know why you would keep him on the roster.
Now set to boot it after his
I think Locke might get at least one more fucking throw in.
Taking in at the 3.
Ooh, damn, that was a really nice fucking completion. A nice run.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. Locke 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Leggett. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw in his lock. Steps away. And that will be incomplete.
Lock on the keeper. Intended for number 19, incomplete.
No. It's the preseason.
Spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, I needed some fucking room.
Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And that will be the final throw for Drew.
After the 4th down conversion, we'll return with more preseason football.
All right, so Drew Lock's night is done. Here comes Jeff Driscoll for the
they'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey.
shit. Fucking Lindsey went backwards.
Stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll go again.
Fuck! Why the fuck don't my guys want to block for me?
On the play back at the 46. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going deep for Brown.
Well, that's horse shit, man.
Picked up by Tease Tabor. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So they get the
What? What? I know, Norman. You don't have to keep telling me. I can't even hear you.
but that's just step 1.
I can't even fucking hear you, Nona.
Focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
I can't even fucking hear you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Damn, that was a nice hit.
To hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10. Foles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10.
11 yards there, 1st down. Out of the gun, they look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet.
Where the fuck is my defense? Man, come on, man.
Yards at 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Finally won my rookie lineman. Actually, fucking got to them.
5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Foles with a throw
Hey,
caught by
and
the
you want out of bounds.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The Bears on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
I think if Driscoll can't fucking play too well.
On 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that. And that's
Man, we're going to end up having to let him go.
Great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run by Lindsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Roughing the goddamn passer, man.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Broncos first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes
Fucking
out on
come on, man.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense.
Oh,
there.
man, they're bringing that damn pressure, man.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Brown's got it for a Bronco touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
34-7. Son of a bitch.
Taking about 7
Wow,
yards
Kansas
deep.
City losing to
No effort
the
to bring this one out.
Panthers.
It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
All right,
And certainly
that last
that's not
drive,
the
man.
performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He goes away. He knew he had no one.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
Let's see if I can get the rookie kicker in range.
4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The catch and run.
Okay, so we'll bring in the rookie kicker who only saw 1 kick tonight.
Pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
45
now
yards.
Look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Onside kicks.
The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
One play.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed.
I held their ass to fucking
they can't fashion together any offense.
133, only 20 yards rushing.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on E.
All right, guys. Well, final score is going to be 37-7. As I pull out a big win for my Denver Broncos.